Oh, he was walking like he was worth $1 million. Straight as a die, and boy, he was really walking.
Strutting, huh?
Oh, he was strutting. And I thought, boy, he's good looking. I didn't really know that I cared about him until my cousin, Skinner Walker, said to me, I was looking for him, and I said, have you seen Paul? He said, you like that boy, don't you? He said, I never saw you act like this over a boy. I said, no, I don't really care about him. He said, oh, yes, you do. He said, you never acted like this over a boy before.
Here you are.
Papa, what'd you think about Grandma? What'd you think about Grandma?
No comment.
No comment?
Yeah, hey, Papa, you have forgotten everything.
Look at that smile. That tells you a lot. Look at that smile.
Here's one I never asked. When was your first actual kiss?
Oh, my goodness, I don't know.
None of your beeswax, he said.
We used to go and sit in cars on Saturday night after the movie. And
They just talk.
And yeah, just
You
talk.
could sit in people's cars, they didn't care.
You
No.
mean anybody's car?
Anybody's car. You can
You can just go sit.
And we were sitting in that car.
You
and
mean
we
you just
kissed
walk
her.
down the street and get in somebody's car and sit
Yeah,
there?
you just get
Yeah,
in there and
traffic.
sit in the car. Traffic.
What in the world?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah, because you didn't tell me where to go.
They didn't know where to go, and they were.
They didn't care.
The people didn't care, and they were shopping, and we said,
Oh my goodness.
So you just go sit in somebody's back seat.
No, I promise you. You said
Oh,
that.
the front seat.
Oh,
the
you'll
front
get in
seat.
trouble in the front.
It's in the front seat. I don't believe it. You somebody come out and see you. All right, get out of my car now. We gotta go home.
Well,
Okay.
sure, yeah, we just get
yeah, really. You know, it was really.
I have never heard.
That
I've
town-
never heard that.
That town.
You
was-
mean other kids would do that too?
Oh, all the kids did.
Oh, I bought hamburgers. I don't know whose car we sitting in.
People's car.
And I think I threw the hamburger away.
He threw the onion off of it, and I thought he's crazy.
But they're sitting in
He
the
took the
car.
onion off. He didn't like onion. Oh.
So in one of those cars, sometime you had a kiss.
Yeah.
Papa, you sly dog.
Romeo.
You know a good.
I'd like to go with that guy. And she said, well, you can't. So he turned around to me and he said, you want to go downtown and get a pop? I said, well, no. You know, I was trying to be nice. I said, take your girlfriend. And he made it up there in Madison. We was going to meet him over in Milan. And we went over to Milan and met him and his, who was it, Shorty? And then we stayed over there a while because we was up at Aunt Nettie's, see.
Went to movie.
Daddy would have had a fit. And I took him home once, and when I took him home, he went in and Daddy'd always sit down by the fireplace and talk to anybody, you know. He'd sit down and talk to him, and he said when he left, he said, I don't want you to ever bring that guy here again. He said, that boy's been too many places.
Tyrone Gillis.
Yeah, he thought you'd been too many places, because you live in Michigan, you know, you living in Michigan, I guess.
Went out to CC Camp in Oregon, too.
Yeah.
But you didn't go nowhere. When I was in Oregon, it was 65 miles from town, so.
65 miles from town.
That's right. From Burnt,
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
He went from Tyrone to 65 miles. Oh,
Yeah, well, it was 5 miles from a little place called, little community called French Glen. They had a school, a store, and a hotel for the cowboys.
A hotel for the Cowboys. So
You know, cowboys used to come in and watch our movies in our community room. Of course, it didn't cost them nothing, you know.
What happened to that girl that you were at the movies with, Pop?
Huh?
What happened to that girl that you were at the movies with?
I don't know, she married somebody.
he didn't go no more with her. He didn't go another time with her. From then on, he went with me. That was it.
Yeah,
those were Cowboys. They were.
See, our camp was called Camp 5 Mile. We was 5 miles from French Glen. And like I said, they had a store.
And what the Cowboys do? Were they punching cattle? I mean,
Oh,
were
yeah, there's on the, back in there, they had ranches. They had, you go to town, you see the mailbox on the side of the road with no houses way back. Yeah.
So when the Cowboys got paid, they'd come into town and stay in the hotel?
Yeah, probably. Well, they had beer and stuff at the little store. You know, they could buy beer. And they'd probably go on a
What a life.
big beer drunk and stay in the hotel. That's the only ones they had because it's too far from town.
And they still had horses? They rode the horses?
Probably did.
Conversation come around that when he goes to Michigan, you should follow him. When did that come?
We
Walk
were
around the high school.
walking around the high school. See, there was a road that went around the high school, and we'd walk around that high school. All the kids did that, you know, courted, they called it. And he asked me to marry him. And I thought, oh, my. I said, well, I can't get married till after I graduate from high school.
Yeah, she was married until she
I
graduated.
said, no, I just, you know, because I only lacked like 6 or 8 months. I said, I'm not going to do that. So, anyway, that's what it was. He said, well, when you graduate, then we'll get married. So, I took him at his word. Oh.
And you didn't write him or anything. You just showed up.
Yeah, I wrote to him.
You wrote to him?
And,
She didn't say she's coming though.
he sent me a Christmas present.
Still got
I
that.
still got that little box that he sent me with stationery in it.
There's a little cedar box.
A little cedar box, and I still have that little box. I kept it all these years. First gift I ever got from him.
Mr. Carraway glued it over. It was all messed
Yeah,
up.
it was broken. It got crushed a little bit, and Daddy took it and glued it and fixed it all up for me.
I thought you didn't like him.
He didn't, but he did it for me. You know.
Made out of cedar, stationary. I didn't know what to buy her, so I was thinking that.
So how'd you get the money to go to Michigan? Money was
Charlene
pretty
gave
tough.
it to me.
How much did she give you?
Just bought my ticket.
You had no other money.
No. Or maybe had $10. I don't know.
So you got on the train and went to Michigan. Then how did you contact him when you got there?
Called him.
On a public phone, pay phone?
Yeah. Well, the station master did. And there was a boy come there and said he'd take me out there, you know. This boy, a good-looking boy. I said, no me. You know, I didn't have much sense, but I had better sense than that, you know. That go with him. He said he'd take me to Riverside. So
And the
he,
station master came and went to Floyd Long's house.
yeah, and got
Of course, you know, Riverside's small.
yeah.
Back then they do.
Back
they
then
do
it was
things to
different,
people.
you know. You trusted people.
Yeah,
And
they
Where'd you get off the train at?
Benton Harbor.
Benton Harbor.
In Benton Harbor.
Yeah.
So you drove from Benton Harbor to Riverside.
No.
We came and got
He
it.
come got her. Got me.
Was he happy to see you?
Well, he acted like it.
Well, he acted like. Were you happy to see him?
Yeah, well.
He really wanted me as bad as I wanted him.
She
or
might
I
tell me
wanted
one day she's coming.
She just said sometime this summer or
I
something?
don't know what she said. I don't remember that.
I said when I graduated.
Yeah, what she meant. See,
And
she
I
tripped
graduated.
off. They thought she was going to Nashville to her school thing, see.
I was going to my, you know, your trip that you take,
Senior trip.
senior trip, and that's what they thought.
You didn't think about a job or money
I
or
didn't think
nothing?
about, I didn't have a brain, Steve, when I was 18, because I lived on a farm, so sheltered, I didn't know beans. I didn't know
You just
anything.
thought you get along.
Yeah, everything would be
Everybody
fine.
just get along.
That's the way it is. I said,
We rented a little tiny trailer from Oscar.
I just loved that little trailer.
That's the cutest thing is all. See, these people were small. He was an ex-Navy man, and he was little, and he had a little car, and he had a little trailer. He run that service station, Riverside. What was his last name? Oscar. He wanted me to go in the Navy. He talked to me all the time. Hey, you go in the Navy now. But I'd have went in the Navy, but the Army gave me 3 weeks home, so I took the Army.